In today's presentation we are going to be covering preparing the ground for seeding and growing grass in from seed. So first of all, welcome to the presentation on preparing the ground for seeding and growing grass from seed. Establishing healthy and vibrant turf starts with proper ground preparation. Today we'll explore the key steps involved in achieving successful grass seed growth. First of all, what are the benefits of growing grass from seed? We have cost effectiveness, the varieties and adaptability. Growing grass from seed is a cost-effective method compared to other options like sodding or hydro-seeding. It allows you to cover a large area without breaking the bank. Variety. Choosing to grow grass from seed offers a wide variety of grass species and cultivars. You have the flexibility to select the right grass that suits your climate, soil and the intended use. Adaptability. Grass grown from seed tends to be more resilient and adaptable to the local conditions. It can withstand changes in the climate, soil conditions and foot traffic, resulting in healthier and longer lasting turf. Selecting the right grass seed is really important, and we have four main topics here. First of all, climate. Select grass species that are well suited to your region's climate. Some grasses thrive in cooler climates, while others are better suited for warmer regions. Consider factors such as temperature ranges, rainfall patterns and frost tolerance. Soil types. Assess your soil type. Whether it's sandy, loam or clay-based, different grass species have varying preferences for soil conditions, such as drainage capacity and nutrient availability. Sun exposure. Evaluate the amount of sunlight your turf receives throughout the day. Some grasses are more shade tolerant, while others require full sun. Choosing the right grass seed based on sun exposure ensures optimal growth and appearance. Intended use. Determine the purpose of your turf. Whether it's for sports, aesthetics or a mixture of both, different grass species have varying characteristics in terms of durability, wear resistance and appearance. Soil preparation. Clearing the area. Start by removing any debris, rocks or existing vegetation from the area. This provides a clean canvas for the new grass growth and prevents competition with weeds. Soil testing. Conduct a soil test to assess the pH levels and the nutrient content of the soil. This information will help determine if any soil amendments were needed to create the optimal growing conditions for the grass. Aerating the soil. Use a garden fork or a mechanical aerator to loosen the soil. This improves drainage, increases air circulation and allows the grass roots to penetrate the soil more easily. Next we have soil amendments, so this can be compost, organic matter or things like lime. So with compost we want to incorporate more organic compost into the soil to improve its fertility and structure. Compost provides essential nutrients, improves moisture retention and promotes beneficial microbial activity. Adding organic matter such as well-rotted manure or peat moss enhances the soil's ability to retain moisture and nutrients. It also improves soil structure, ensuring a favourable environment for the grass seed germination. Lime. If the pH is too acidic, adding lime can help balance it. Grasses generally prefer a slightly acidic to neutral pH range for its optimal growth. A soil test will determine if the lime application is necessary. Seedbed preparation. Now we have three main things here again. We have loosening of the topsoil, removing any obstructions and raking the soil. So first of all we're going to loosen the topsoil using a garden rake or tiller to the top 6 to 4 inches of soil. This creates a really nice little seed bed that allows the grass roots to grow and establish them more effectively. The soil will be a lot softer and allow the roots to penetrate a lot easier. So removing any obstructions, we want to clear the area of rocks, roots and any other obstructions that may hinder the grass seed germination, or also then the mowing or any other work we do afterwards. So there might be 4 to 6 weeks before we actually do mow, but it's important that we do get rid of those beforehand. Raking the soil. Using a garden rake to level the soil and remove any lumps or bumps. A smooth and even seed bed provides a better seed to soil contact and ensures uniform germination of the seed. So there's lots of different seeding techniques, but here's three of the main ones here. We have broadcast seeding. This method involves scattering grass seed evenly by hand across the prepared seed bed. This is suitable for small areas or when working with a limited amount of seed, or if you're just working on areas such as goal mouths or worn pathways, you might not need to use a full spreader, you can just do this by hand. Overseeding, if you already have an existing turf area or lawn but want to fill in bare patches or improve its density, overseeding is the recommended technique. So this is with the use of a spreader to evenly distribute the seed across the existing turf. This is much better for medium or larger areas. But for the biggest areas, what you really want to be doing is using a full-on tractor-mounted seed spreader. So for these larger areas, you should be using a seed spreader. This ensures that there's even seed distribution across the whole area, and it saves a lot of time. So adjust the spreader settings accordingly to the recommended settings for the rate specified for that grass and species and size of the grass seed. That will depend on completely how much is put down in that area. Next, we have watering and maintenance. So after all of the seeding is done and the grass seed is down in the ground and you've top dressed and you've covered it up and you've got your good soil to seed contact, we want to start watering. So we want to water the area gently to keep the seed bed consistently moist. Avoid overwatering as it can lead to soil erosion and fungal diseases. It can also rot the grass seeds itself. Watering lightly and frequently will prevent drying out of the seed bed. Next, we're going to be mowing. So once the grass reaches a height of 3 to 4 inches, it's time to start its first mowing. So once you've done the initial cut a couple of days or about a week later, you can set your mower to 2 to 3 inches, and this will also help encourage the root growth and establish a healthy turf. Fertilizing, following regular fertilization schedules to provide essential nutrients for grass growth. Choose a balanced fertilizer and apply it accordingly to the recommended rates of your grass species. If you apply too much, you're going to kill it. If you don't apply enough, it's not going to really do anything. So it is important to get that right blend. It's also important to the time of fertilizing. So you ideally want to have granular fertilizers applied when you know rain is going to be forecast, and anything such as liquids, you want to ensure you've got the correct liquid feed for what you want to try and do. Are you putting a foliar, or do you want it to sit on the soil and go into the soil? If you do, you need rain. If not, you want it to stay on the leaf, so you don't want rain. So you just have to keep that in mind. Weed control, you want to monitor the area for weeds and apply the appropriate herbicides or manually remove the weeds as needed. Weeds will compete with the grass seedlings for nutrient and sunlight, so it's important to keep them under control. Now, it's also important not to spray with any selective weed killers too early in the seed germination, else you will also kill the grass. Germination and growth. Germination time depends on the grass species, the environment conditions, and the germination can take anywhere from 7 days to several weeks. So be patient and provide the necessary care for your seedlings to establish. Visual growth. Within the first few weeks, you'll start to notice the grass seedlings emerge from the soil. As they grow, the lawn will become denser and more vibrant. And then full establishment. Now, it will take several months for the grass to fully establish and reach its optimum density. Now, it has often been seen in sports turf where people can be playing on pitches between 6 to 8 weeks from seeding. This is due to the fertilizers and the profiles and the watering regimes that are put into that turf to help promote the growth and improve how quickly it can become mature. Proper watering, maintenance and regular mowing will promote healthy growth and a lush lawn or turf. Finally, in conclusion, we have the recap, which is preparing the ground for seeding is a crucial step in growing any grass from seed. It ensures proper seed to soil contact and encourages germination and establishes a healthy lawn. Now, some of the key takeaways here are: by selecting the right grass seed, preparing the ground, using proper seeding techniques, and providing adequate care, you can create a beautiful and resilient turf or lawn. Finally, encouragement: follow the outlined steps and best practices and enjoy the benefits of growing grass from seed. With practice and commitment, you can achieve a luscious and vibrant turf or lawn and enjoy it for years to come.